Sorry, Miss Hedgie. Right. It's this stuff, darlings. It's this stuff. I can't let it go to waste. This is last night's wine, but it'll do for tonight. Oh, that's leaked a bit. Where's my doings? Oh, I know why. I know why. Oh, let's put that up right. The little thing fell out of the cap last night. That's why it's not sealed properly. I remember now. I remember now. Good evening, darlings, and a very warm welcome to Tuesday Night Live. And what a sheer joy it is to be back with you and to spend this next hour in your company as we wave away Monday and we welcome. No, that's wrong. It's Tuesday, isn't it? We wave away Tuesday and we welcome in Wednesday, Hump Day, darlings, the middle of the working week as was, and half day closing in Glynneath. Right, we have got all of the normal paraphernalia for the next community hour. We've got the Hedgehog of Truth with his companion, the lovely Miss Hedgie. We've got Sean's box that's it's going to get a right old pounding, isn't it? We've got the community portable electric telephonic device upon which you can and should leave a voice note, and the first one has already pinged in. And I've got a package. A package. I've got no idea what this is. However, it was sent to me special delivery at the cost, the not inconsiderable cost of God, what does that say? Blimey. £8.35. So somebody has gone to great expense to send this, which is extremely kind of them. Would anybody like to hazard a guess as to what it is? Now, I would have guessed it's another inappropriate bumper sticker, similar to this one that you may remember was very kindly sent to me by the lovely Carol. So yeah, I thought this might be something similar, but nobody's going to pay £8.35 of the King's pence to send me an inappropriate bumper sticker, surely. So I look forward to finding out what's in there. I also look forward to reading your lovely comments. Yeah, so do guess. Oh, I seem to remember something. Hang on the wall. Ah, right. My memories of last night are a little hazy, darlings, in places. I wonder, I haven't checked this for a while. Is everything still being recorded in reverse on iPhones, or have they fixed it? Let's have a look. Yeah, still reversed. Oh well, there we are. There we are. You know what they say, darlings. So I am going to have a goodly slurp of my appalling wine. It's not great. It really isn't great. And then I'm going to whiz into your comments, which are, and we'll make no mistake about this, the meat and potatoes of this full English breakfast that we're currently all enjoying. Cheers, darlings. You're very good health. Bottoms up yours. Get stuffed. 10.5%. It's basically squash. Oh, that's not too bad, actually. That's not as bad as I remember. Right then, darlings, let's see. First cab off the rank was Jimmy Quinn, good evening, Boaty and all. Followed by Peter P, greetings, honourable community. Good evening, says Emma Lemon. I'm knackered, I may drop off. Stu is here and says hello. Paulie Galtieri, the lovely Richard. Good evening, Boaty and everyone. Hope you've all had a good day. I second that hope. The lovely Mark Passad is with us and greets everybody. Oh, Shelley Denise is here. Good evening, everyone. Matron is with us. Evening, Gore. Diane Sturdy, the headmistress. Stand up, salute, drop your trousers, etc., etc. The lovely Diane is with us. Matron greets everybody individually. It's lovely when people do that. And Andrew is doing it as well. The lovely Andrew Buttigieg, Ivor Spotty Butty, as we knew and loved him. Good evening, honourable ones, and the gallivanter extraordinaire, says the one and only Alan Simpson. And I think I'm right in saying that he's pretty much one of everybody's favourite Scotsmen. Who else we got? Oh, lots more hellos, lots more hello. Oh God, there are many. There are many hellos. Alan's asking Matron how her knees are, and she says not too bad tonight. Thank you. And apparently Matron is functioning quite well today. Is there light at the end of this tunnel? Asks Andrew. Oh, and of course, welcome the new candle. Oh yes, darlings, it's new candle day. Yes, there is, and it never goes out, says Alan. Was that the Smiths or Morrissey? There is a light that'll never go out. I think it was the Smiths, wasn't it? I have, says Matron, psoriatic arthritis and had a flare up at the weekend. All better now, Mark. Says Matron, in response to Mark, who was asking what the problem with her knees was. Nice new candle, says Richard. Is it scented this time, says Peter? It's the same as the last two. It's another one of the John Lewis candles that I'm so pleased with. I remember half day closing, says Diane. Shh, don't tell Boaty, but is the camera more to the right tonight? Asked Andrew. That looked like a massive parcel, but then he moved it and it's small and slim. So, yeah, apparently it's something to hang on the wall. So, this is exciting. This is exciting. I reckon it's a chest of drawers, says Alan. Emma said, I seem to remember somebody last night saying they'd sent you something to hang on the wall. Open it, you tosser, says Richard. It's a number plate, says Jimmy Quinn. Number plate, says Andrew. Oh, and Peter P's also guessing number plate TO55ER. You need to move the entire tripod, Boaty, says Matron. I just did, didn't I? It's not in reverse, Boaty. I know it's not. I wanted to check if that was still a thing, though, because it still does annoy me that I'm not looking at the screen. I'm just looking at the obverse side of the camera. Only me, says Simone. Hello all, and hello to you. Matron, says Mark, I also have psoriasis. Yeah, don't we bleed and all? But fortunately not PA. I hope you're on the road to some sort of recovery. Psoriasis is a horrible chronic illness. It really is, and I'm getting jolly bored of it. No, I don't remember doing that, Jimmy, and I know that didn't happen. I wasn't that tipsy. I spent a good few hours tinkering with TC today, says Simone. It was fun. I'm glad you have fun. The comments are the meat and potatoes of Boaty's carvery, says Emma. I'm going to do a carvery one of these days. I am. I'm going to do it. Maybe the next time I get a voucher. That's all right, that is. It's inoffensive. It's not particularly stand out, especially nice or anything like that, but it's inoffensive. I'll give it that. And after a couple more glasses, I'm sure that I will be feeling no pain. It was the Smiths. Thank you, Sue. Soundtrack of your life, eh? 'Twas the Smiths, says Alan. Has a quality cameo in Gavin and Stacey. Indeed, in series one, and it was what's her name who sang it, wasn't it? Oh God, I've forgotten her name. How could I forget her name? What was her name? Oh, come on. Nobody knows Gavin and Stacey better than me. So it's just a mental block. Oh, hang on. Play some of the lines from the Door? Was it Door? God, how terrible. How terrible. Because I am all over Gavin and Stacey like a rash. It's Door, isn't it? It is, it's Door. I'm not going mad. I'm not going mad. A kiss, a cuddle, a cheeky finger, but don't go selling him the whole farm. Oh, thanks, Door. Is it Door? I'm sure it was. G'day, everyone, says Ross. My my Lord Boaty brushes up well after being dragged out of Windy Bum last night by the Rossers, shouting, "Get your hand off my penis!" I love that. This, gentlemen, is democracy. Doris, yes, Doris. Thank you, matron. Thank you for that helpful little ping. Of course, it's Doris. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh God. I need to get to Barry and do the Gavin and Stacey bit. I really do. And yet more plans for this year. Oh, it's going to be a good year, darlings. It is going to be a good year. We'll make sure of that. Oh, I mean, it's unfortunate that we've gone back. We've lost the weather, or we're losing the weather. It's near freezing again tonight. Let's have a quick look at the old weather 5cast. Let's have a look. Right, so maximum 2 degrees at the tonight. 7 tomorrow, 7 Thursday, 7 Friday, 8 Saturday, 9 on Sunday, 9 on Monday, 10 next Tuesday, 11 next Wednesday, 12 next Thursday, 13 next Friday, 12, 11, 12. Okay, so kind of, yeah, so next week is going to be better than this week. So that's nice. Oh, that's weird. I didn't get any sound for that. Is the sound down? Is the sound off? Oh, now it's gone. No, we don't want that. Oh, I've never got to grips with this new phone. I don't want the sound off. I want it on. Hold for ring. Ah, there we are. Oh, but then it's gone right down again. Don't go right down. Oh. Or is that right up? Oh, I think that's right. Yeah, how long have I had this phone now? Must be 6 or 7 months. I haven't got to grips with any of it. It's got the special camera thing here. Not a clue what it does. Not a clue. Never figured it out. And if you press that, it makes everything go like rainbow coloured. And I don't know what that's about either. And I don't know what I've just pressed now. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Ah, there we are. There we are, darlings. Right. Get your hand off my penis. Ah, I see you know your judo well, sir. Ta-ta and farewell. I love that. If I ever got arrested again, I have been arrested, darlings, on more than one occasion. Not something I'm particularly proud of, but yeah, it has happened. I can't remember how many times. Feature number 12. Have you been arrested and what was it for? Anyway, hello, Ross. A succulent Welshman's penis? Says Andrew. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Doris, yes, thank you. Gavin and who? A cheeky finger, might have to check it out, says Steve. I'd rather have the whole farm, says Emma, because then I may get a tractor ride. Tractor! Boaty does Barry. Oh, Mark is with us. Bad books. Good evening, all. It was cold this afternoon, I must admit, says Simone. Yeah, it's been really chilly again this evening. It's blowing a wet hoolie here, says Alan Simpson. Not Miss Hoolie, though. Andrew says Carol Ann's pitch is looking good. Is that a metaphor? The phone goes rainbow coloured because it knows you're actually gay, Boaty, says Matron. Yeah, so is everybody who's got an iPhone 16 gay? And Mark agrees with Andrew regarding Carol's pitch. For a seasonal pegging, it looks the business. Oh, it's going to get a lot better, believe me. I know what's happening. Watch that space. Things are going to happen. But yes, it is looking good, isn't it? All Apple phones are no longer secure, says Simone. The government removed the encryption. Oh, right. I've been arrested a few times myself, says Richard. Oh, all the best people have. Summer has extended into autumn here, I think, says Ross. It's 37 degrees on Saturday. Blimey. Right, well, we've got a voice note to play, darling, so let's do that, shall we? The next voice that you hear will be from Scotland. Ooh. Here we go. Oh, excuse me.
Boaty, pound that box like you would pound Jonathan Richmond's backside with a chopping board while chasing him round the kitchen. If you're rudely waking in Windy Bottom to a weird sound, came down the stairs and found him galloping around your kitchen as if on horseback to his well-known hit Egyptian reggae.
Who's Jonathan Richmond? I've never heard of him. And the well-known hit Egyptian reggae, I've never heard of that either. But I enjoyed that. It's got to be done. Let's have it again.
Boaty, pound that box like you would pound Jonathan Richmond's backside with a chopping board while chasing him round the kitchen. If you're rudely waking in Windy Bottom to a weird sound, came down the stairs and found him galloping around your kitchen as if on horseback to his well-known hit Egyptian reggae.
Do you know what? I absolutely adore the flights of fancy that we're getting on the voice notes now. This voice note idea was a stroke of genius on my part. If you hear the song, the mental picture is hilarious. I will check it out after this live stream. That was brilliant, says Simone. 50 people in chat and only 8 likes, says Mark. Sort it out, people. I can only see 7, so that's even worse. He was well funny in the 70s, says Steve. Right, let's get this box pounded then, shall we? There you go. 1 Sean's box. 1 pound. 1 box. 3, 2, 1. Pounded. And of course, that means that we need the 1p savings challenge update, darlings, which will be coming along very shortly. Let's have a look. It's the 1p saving challenge update. And if you remember, yesterday was tremendously exciting because we breached the £20 mark Let's see where we are today. Okay, so today is day 64 of the 1p Savings Challenge, which means that 64, I seem to recall the voice note idea was from Sean, says Emma. Phone idea was mine. It was my idea to have the community. Look, don't take all of my glory away from me. God's sake. And you interrupted my jingle. Well, I mean, I kind of interrupted my own jingle because it was my voice, but I was reading out your words, so it's your fault. It's the 1p Savings Challenge update. Oh, yes. So it's day 64. 64 new pence will have been transferred into the 1p Savings Challenge pot. Remember that our goal is £667.95 if I manage to stick to this, which is somewhat unlikely. I mean, you know, I'm managing when it's less than £1 each day. When it's more than £1, that's that might be more problematical. But no, drum roll, please. The amount of money in the 1p Saving Challenge pot thing is £20.80. So I tell you what, we're not that far away from when it's going to be going to a whole new pound every day. Gosh, that's exciting, isn't it? Anyway, there we are. So that is your 1p Savings Challenge update updated. I hope you enjoyed that. Diddly-do. 100 new pences in the box. Yeah, I wonder how much is in the box. I'm always feeling quite weighty now, darlings. And there's at least one note in there. Is it just one note? I think it's just one note that's in there. The rest are coins. It's feeling quite weighty. I tell you what, next January is going to be a blast, isn't it? I'll have to, oh God, I'm going to be rich on my birthday next year. Unless, you know, well, let's face it, that's only theoretical. The likelihood is that something will crop up, some disaster or other, and I'll have to empty the box and empty the 1p Savings Challenge pot. Although, credit where it's due, last year, okay, it wasn't a whole year, but the box remained untouched. If you remember, darlings, those of you that were part of this splendiferous community a few months ago in January, that box provided a goodly wedge for me to go and celebrate my birthday in Llandudno. So hopefully I'll be able to keep it up. Throughout this year. Oh, that'd be nice, being able to keep it up throughout this year. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? Oh, yes. I'll drink to that. Tan my hide and call me Jupiter, says Stu. I may drop off like Boaty off a Liverpudlian, says the M11. Manchester had the factory, the Peaks has Windy Bottom, home of all the hits. Oh, dear. Maclads were a thing, says Stu. I was so into the Maclads. I still am. Okay, claim to fame. I am, those of you who know the Maclads, I'm friends with Muttley McLad on Facebook. There you go. I love the Maclads. And I still do. I still do, darlings. Some of the finest lyrics ever written. Let's have a Maclad's lyrics thing. How about this one? And I couldn't believe the size of her bum. She used to play for Wigan at the back of the scrum. I love that one. And I couldn't believe the size of her bum. She used to play for Wigan at the back of the scrum. Sweaty Betty. That's a classic. And probably my all-time favourite Maclad lyric was, right, let me put it into context. Right, it's from the song God's Gift. And it's not going to sound the same without the guitars, but She had real bad breath and a dose of the pox. Dun, 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 dun. But I ripped off her bags and her sweaty socks and I rolled me taters against the dirt box. That's brilliant. She had real bad breath and a case of the pox, but I ripped off her bags and her sweaty socks and I rattled my taters against the dirt box. I mean, you can't beat that. You can't beat that. I might buy shares in Sean's box, says Ross. It seems to give better returns than the US stock market. And you get a pounding, Ross, says Diane Sturdy, correctly points out. Steve McDonald joined us at this point and says, good evening, Boaty, and good evening, everyone. And a jolly good evening to you, my friend. We don't mention sweaty socks on here, Boaty, says Stu. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do now, darlings. I'm going to open this thing that somebody has so very kindly and not inexpensively sent to me. And I'm already very grateful for the thought, effort, and expense. Oh, we're doing Maclad lyrics. Beer and sex and chips and gravies, all a Maclad wants. Beer and sex and chips and gravy and a tasty bitter. I've told you once before. Get up off the floor. Finish your chips. We're going to sup some more. I know them all. I know them all. You won't catch me out on a Maclad lyric. I don't think you will anyway. And yes, I saw them live. Oh, that was an experience. They were a genuinely good live punk band, actually. Oh, I'm excited about this. What could this be? Did you go and visit the big puffin on the A55, Boaty? No, I didn't. I didn't stop on Monday. I drove straight. Oh, I stopped on the way back, didn't I? Yeah, I stopped at that. I stopped at that little Travelodge that I'm going to stay there one night. It's the one, if you remember way back to the second Llandudno video with Emma. Was it the second one? It was the second one. It's the services we stopped at on the way back. And I said that there's just something about that little Travelodge there I said, I'm going to stay there. And that was where I came up with the idea of doing whatever it was, a stealth doings cap. Oh, but there's something about that place. I really want to stay there and I'm going to do it one of these days. Oh, this is brilliant. Oh, this is fantastic. I love this. Oh, this is the best thing ever. Wait till you see this. Right, are you ready, darlings? How brilliant is that? Seriously, how amazing is that? That's right, and somebody said it could hang underneath the Rue de Miranda. Oh, that's going to be perfect. Look at that. Oh, isn't that amazing? I'm so chuffed with this. That has made me unbelievably happy. Isn't this fantastic? And there's a note, dear Boaty, best wishes from Richard. Oh, bless you. How fantastic is that? Now, have I still got a bit of picture hanging kit knocking about? Because, yeah, that needs to hang. Where should it go, darlings? Underneath there? Or, oh, no, underneath. That's it. It wants to go there, doesn't it? I could just screw it in, couldn't I? Yeah. That is, Richard, thank you so much, mate. That is absolutely fantastic. I am over the moon with that. I'm genuinely, absolutely delighted. I adore that. I absolutely love that. Thank you so much. I'm incredibly grateful for that. I love it. I love it. That's the best new thing that's coming to Windy Bum for a little while. And I love the fact that it's going to feature in all of the live streams now. I can't wait to get that up. Right, I will get that up tomorrow, and we will. Right, so let's just all agree on the position. Are we all agreeing that underneath there is going to be best? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. But thank you so much. That's a really, really amazing gift, and I am thrilled to bits with it. Right, and your reactions are, oh my God, that's amazing, says Matron. It is. Oh, yeah, says Stu. Fantastic, says Diane. That's cool, says Simone. Amazeball, says Peter P. That's cracking, says Alan Simpson. That's brilliant, says Shelley. Brilliant, says Andrew. Dog's bollocks, says that, says Stu. Thumbs up from Steve McDonald. Bless you, Richard, says Diane. And at that point, our Bernard popped in and said, "Où est la mustard?" Because she clearly doesn't know that the French word for mustard is moutard. Où est la moutard? Don't know where mustard is, but I'm going to talk about mustard in a minute. Nice one, Richard, says to you. That totally encompasses Boaty's world, says Matron. Wine, driving, wonderful. It is, isn't it? Because, okay, for those who don't know, because obviously not all of you are in the UK, and some of you might have never even visited the UK. But in the UK, if we have a brown sign like that, it means that it's a tourist destination type of thing. So yeah, it does totally encompass my world or our world. So you've got the driving connotation, the fact that it's a road sign, you've got the wine, obviously you've got that is brilliant. That is really, really brilliant. And I couldn't be happier and more grateful. What a cool little gift, says Ross. Stick it on the corner of the street on the. Oh, God. No problem, Boaty. I'm glad you like it, says Richard. I more than like it. I adore it. I love it. I absolutely love it. It is genuinely inspired. Then we've got some people saying hello to Bernard. How are you, Bernard? Thank you for joining us. It's lovely to have you as part of the community of late. You don't get personalised brown tourist signs on Hubnut, says Alan. You don't. Paul says, leave it there on the table, Boaty. No, it needs to go up on the door, doesn't it? That's where it needs to go. And then it'll be, that door, my pantry door there, is going to become quite a feature piece at this rate, isn't it? To take you through, for those who don't know, this was a sign that I've had forever, and that was, well, quite frankly, stolen from a place that I lived on one of the occasions when I lived in France. This here, now this was a gift from my old and dear friend, Big Tall Steve. And when I did the video on his little Fiat 500, he very kindly gave me that as an aide memoir to keep the French going. And now we're going to have this on there as well. This is going to be my favourite door now. I really am so grateful. Now, was that a voice note that I received from somebody? It was, oh God, here we go. Here we go. Right, brace yourselves, darlings. The next voice that you hear will be from across the heading pond in the United States of Confusion. And try not to get aroused because it's quite a sexy voice.
Boaty, what are you doing? Why are you online? What did I tell you yesterday? Go out and explore. Get to those gay bars, find those glory holes, sample those dicks, put them in your mouth, get to work, all right? By the way, the matron has amazing tits. Have a great rest of your show.
Thank you, Ben, and thank you for popping by. I'm loving these voice notes. One of these days, I'm gonna have to do a video that is just a compilation of the various voice notes that are pinged in. I might even do it tomorrow because I didn't film anything today, darlings, for reasons that I'm going to talk about in a moment. Yes, under the big sign, says Shelley. I think that's a place for it. Clever clog, says Bernard. I am a clever clog. Well, I just happen to speak a bit of French, is all. That sign has genuinely made me to continue smiling since you opened it, says Matron. Wonderful. I feel exactly the same way about it. This is my favorite thing right now. And my little home, my humble little centuries-old cottage perched here on the moors in the Peak District National Park that I loved already, I'm going to love it a whole lot more now. Richard, seriously, thank you, mate. That is just inspired. Yeah. Ben, thank you for the voice note. I'm loving your voice notes, Ben. I'm loving your voice notes. They're really making me laugh. Jonathan joined us. Good evening, Mr. Fletcher. Jonathan Fletcher, good evening to you. Matron says that her tits thank Ben for the shout out. Prime your glory hole. Good advice, says Diane. God. Oh dear. I'm still here, says Emma. I have FOMO, and I know what that means. Fear of missing out, you see. About the auction, have you had a think about it, says Skick. Skick, there's no way I could get to the auction and back and be back at the restaurant in time on a Sunday, unfortunately. Oh dear. Who's going to get the "you don't get this on Hubnut" sign next? That would be a good one, actually. You don't get this on Hubnut. That's become a thing, hasn't it? You don't get knockers on Hubnut, says Andrew. And you certainly don't get glory holes. You're quite right. Oh, dear. Right then, darlings. Other news. Now, certain people have been active on your behalf. Now, obviously, last night, many of you, my dear friends, were kind enough to show love and concern, and I would like to thank you again for that. I am grateful. And kind of on your behalf, no fewer than three of my closest and dearest friends rang me today to give me a jolly good talking to and conversation with, and all of that kind of thing. Now, I know it comes from all of you. They were kind of doing it on your behalf. So first cab off the rank this morning was dear old Captain Mustard, who, true to his words, rang me this morning, not too early because he suspected I might be a bit delicate. So he rang me this morning, and we had a decent chat. And Mustard's coming over here next Monday, so that's next Monday taken care of. Now this afternoon, my Shawnee rang me. And we had a long old chat, best part of 2 hours. So that was lovely, and we had a proper catch up and a real old deep delving discussion. And then the third and last was Carol. All just kind of working on your behalf, expressing concern, love, and blah blah blah. So the good news is it absolutely worked. Thank you, all of you. Thank you to those three. And first thing in the morning, I will be making an appointment with the general practitioner. So there you go. So that's that. So you don't need to worry about that anymore, darlings. I'm going to be sensible and I am going to do the sensible thing. So thank you all for your love and concern. Don't worry, I'm going to do the sensible thing, and no doubt all will be very well. So there we are. So that's that done out of the way. Right, let's have a look. You don't get this on Hubnut. Massive fridge magnet, says Matron. I need to put that on some merch, don't I? I need to catch up with the merch. But you do get a broken and slightly damp Berlingo on Hubnut, says Richard. Is the Berlingo still knackered? I don't watch it. I haven't seen any. I watched the BX one. I haven't watched anything else. Stop dissing Hubnut. He's all right, says Stu. He is. Probably. I've never met him. Oh, Fun Stuff 24 is with us. Good evening to you. Stu says, I met him at a meet and he ran right past me. Richard says, Stu, my mate, left Hubnut a nice comment on his BX post. He was so miserable and condescending with his reply and didn't even like the comment. Oh, well, there we are. Oh, thank you. Yes, Boaty, we're all with you, blah, blah, blah. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Oh, bless you. Oh, thank you, Anthony. Thank you, all of you. Thank you, all of you. Thank you very much. You're a good egg, Boaty, says Alan. Better than those posh ones you bought at the weekend. Yeah, they were. That was a disaster, wasn't it? That was a bloody disaster. We've got another voice note, darlings, I'm delighted to report. And this one, oh, hello. Oh, it's quite a long one too. Okay. The next voice that you hear will be from the Leisure Peninsula. Oh.
That's great news, sir. You're getting your arse in gear and going to the doctors, and thank you to your friends, doing it. But could you keep us all informed anyway, sir?
Yes, of course.
Anyway, thank you very much, sir. I had to laugh. Made a lovely coffee sitting there. I was enjoying it. And the bleeding fell at me freaking hand, sir.
Oh, dear.
All over me carpet, so I have to get the carpet cleaner out.
Oh.
I've had steak pie today, sir, for my snack. It's this evening meal, burger, chips and beans.
Chips.
And that's when I dropped me posh coffee. I was enjoying it, sir.
Oh, no.
Anyway, thank you very much. You are a wanker, sir.
Thank you.
And I like your sign, sir.
Isn't it brilliant? Isn't it brilliant?
Thank you to the gents who gave it to the old man.
Indeed, that was Richard, the lovely Richard.
It's going to be the new bus stop, sir.
It's just fantastic. I want one outside. I want one outside on the, on the junction there. That's it. I want a proper brown tourist sign. I might get one made up and just put it there and just have. Wouldn't that be amazing? Having Boaty's World on that, just on that junction there. I would love that. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, you say always chips, Fun Stuff 24, but there were no chips yesterday. Yesterday, Mr. Paddy from Port Sunlight on the Whittle, the Leisure Peninsula, had new potatoes. There wasn't a chip in sight. But today we're back on form. A steak pie for a snack. For a snack, that's a hell of a snack, darlings. And then, what was tea again? I've forgotten what it was. It was something with chips and beans, wasn't it? Oh, dear. You'll get weirdos like me and knock-in, says Stu. A blue plaque on the outside wall, says Alan. And Sally says Andrew. That was Andrew. And Richard agrees. A blue plaque on the cottage would be great. And you could open a gift shop too, says Alan. Oh, that would be brilliant, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be brilliant? I could open a cafe in the back garden with a little gift shop, and it'd be like Clarkson's farm, wouldn't it? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, I'm so that you've got no idea how happy this has made me. You lot, you and your kindnesses, you send me the best things. That I'm surrounded by things now that have come from you lovely guys, and every single day they put a smile on my face, and this is the latest. Start a Momo food truck and go travelling, says Fun Stuff 24. That's not the worst idea, actually. That's not the worst idea. Back garden, says Peter P. I wouldn't go there. I wasn't speaking metaphorically. You'll be welcome, Stu, says Andrew, but not at 4 a.m. on Christmas morning. Oh, God, that was, yeah, of course, that was not last Christmas, just gone. It was the one before. Oh, how mad was that? And I knew nothing about it until Nick next door told me. Oh, God, what a nutter. Oh, stand by your beds. We've got a voice note from Finland. And you know what that means? Do you know what I'm going to do? I haven't done this for a while. I'm always wary of doing it because just in case I'm building it up and it's not something to build up to. But let's do the full Peter P, because that's who this voice note is from. Let's do the full thing because I know Matron loves it. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. These are the previous ones.
All right, Chase. Can you put us in touch with that amazing panther horse Emma's always raving about? And quit sniffing me tracksuit bottoms. Give him back. It's fucking freezing. Ta-ra, pet. You tosser.
Followed by...
Hello. Guten Abend, Herr Boaty. I've heard you're thinking about ditching Greta for Hans. Well, in my opinion, you would become a Bratwurst smuggling pro in no time, my schatz. Und also, you have the perfektes Arsch für Lederhosen. Ach du Liebe. Nom 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 nom. So, auf Wiedersehen, du gigantische Tosser.
And that was followed by...
G'day, Boaty. Heard you're looking forward to walking hand in hand with that mustard bloke. I don't blame you. I reckon he's a good un. I'm more into lemons myself, but each to their own, as Hedgie said when he did unspeakable things to Mrs. Hedgie. The prickly little bastard. Anyways, let us both dingo. You tosser.
And that was followed by...
Guten Abend. Ich möchte nur sagen, dass Headmistress Diane eine sehr tolle Frau ist. Und du, Boaty? Du bist ein Tosser. Tschüss.
Which was then followed by...
The show this evening is sponsored by Mr. Boaty's Podgering Lube. Mr. Boaty's Podgering Lube. It's rank. Not for tossers.
And then that was followed by...
Hello, Mr. Boaty. It's Peter. Boy, heck, lad. You should be right chuffed for creating a lovely community. Not bad for a flipping tosser. That's all for now. Nubber. Hello, Boaty and chat. I just wanted to say a huge thank you for all the birthday wishes, and that if any of you are in Espoo, then welcome. There will be cake. So thanks again, you bunch of lovely, lovely bugs.
Oh, okay, that was that was a genuine one. And then... hang on, I've lost track now. Is this from... Oh, when was this from?
Without any warning, at 4 a.m, she freezes some more. They call her Tracy Freezebees because she freezes peas.
All right, this was last night,
Oh,
wasn't it?
God. I mean, if there ever was a wrongin', fuck's sake, Trace.
Right, and now finally we get to today's brand new massage, all the way from Finland. Here we go. Take it away, Peter P.
Hello, Emma. This is your favorite panto horse. I'm ready for a ride anytime. Oh, and Boaty, I took a massive shit in your garden. Tosser.
Oh God. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh Lord above. Lord above. How could you not lead a happy life when you've got this going on a nightly basis? Bless you, Peter P. Thank you for that. Pardon me while I blow my hooter. Oh dear. One of these days, says Matron, I won't recover from a Peter voice note. I want to marry Peter, says Emma. That'd be quite cool if somebody got married as a result of this community. I had it in singles. We had singles marriages, and one of them was a nudist one. I'm not even joking. But that would be brilliant if we had a Boaty's World marriage. How's about that? Come on. Right, there's the challenge. There is the challenge. Let's have a Boaty's World marriage. It's not much to ask. I'm just asking 2 members of the community to agree to marry each other, for better, for worse, until death do you part, and let us all watch. That's not too much to ask, is it? Surely not. We've got voice notes flooding in left, right, and centre. Right, hang on. We'll do these in order. So, here we go.
Hello again, Mr. Boaty.
Hello.
Don't forget to pound your box if you met the king and your pants, Tosser.
Right, well, looks like it's another double pounding day then. These are getting expensive. These bloody live streams are getting expensive. I did a triple bloody pounding the other night. It's a double pounding tonight. Well, here we go. I must do as I'm instructed to do by you lovely people. 1 box, another pound, a double pounding. 3, 2, 1, boom. And that's a pound I'm not going to see again until next bleeding January. Inflation, Boaty, yes, it really is. Oh dear, where did I get to with the comments? There are a few situations which can't be improved by cake, says Alan. Oh dear. Just imagine being married to Peter, says Emma. He would always cheer you up. Can I be best man, asked you. Oh dear. Boaty's blind date. Peter P brings joy to the world, says Andrew. Oh yeah, we could bring back blind date. Oh bloody hell, well done, Alan. Peter P could do Our Graham's quick reminder. Will it be number 1, who wears, or will it be number 2, who claims that he could finger you? Or will it be number 3, who will take you up the arm? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right then, darlings. Right then. Now, perhaps unsurprisingly, I'm a bit knackered today. It was a late night last night. It was a very late night last night, wasn't it? And I'm still trying to catch up from the weekend and all of that. So I'm a bit on the knackered side tonight. So I am going to, I'm going to sod off. We're going to get past midnight and then I'm going to sod off. I'm going to get normal routine, get a shower, get some supper, get my ass to bed. I don't want to be too late tonight. And I'm sure some of you are feeling the same way. So forgive me if I do sod off just kind of after the stroke of midnight, but yeah. What's a shower? Oh, did I miss some comments? There was something about a van. Where were those? Ah, here we are. I feel like your next vehicle, says Alan Simpson, should be a van. You could have Boaty's World on the side and sling a mattress in the back. It's not a bad idea, actually. That's actually not a bad idea. You've got me thinking now. Look, this is my stroking my chin thinking face. A van. See, it's back to the ideas of the pre-pandemic days. Before the pandemic kicked in, my plan was to buy an old camper. As in a van, not in, an old person who did tenting. But then after the pandemic, they went through the prices went through the roof. You used to be able to buy one for under $1,000 that was MOT'd and vaguely usable. And then with the pandemic, they all went a bit crazy price wise. But I've been I've been thinking about that and the car camping thing. I shouldn't have got rid of the Galaxy. That would have been a great car camping vehicle. I am thinking about options for this year. Tenting, car camping. I guarantee you this. There are going to be nights spent underneath the stars, not in this cottage. Whether it's car camping or tenting or whatever it is, I'm going to make that happen. I'm going to jolly well try to anyway. Right, and that is it. We've reached midnight, darling. So it is time to say your good nights because I am going to sod off. Boaty asks Woodstock, how many cigarettes have you had today? Ah, yes, there was. Yes, I did rather fall off the. Wagon last night, didn't I? Back on the wagon today, darlings. Back being a good boy. These hands are clean. Play Peter P's voice note again, please, Boaty, says Andrea. Okay, we can finish on that. I'm not that tired, says Matron, considering I had a man in my cupboard for 3 hours today, tinkering. Richard says, I've got a 2017 Toyota Hilux for sale as it happens. Also, if I married Peter P, says Emma, I could have my own bacon fries van. Indeed. Jimmy Quinn is looking at a motorhome tomorrow. Why has that done that? Why have you suddenly done the rainbow thing? I didn't press you. What does that mean? my iPhone 16 just did the whole rainbow thing without me touching it, and I don't know why. I don't know what that signifies or what it means. Oh, missed FaceTime call. Who was that from? Oh, not a clue. We'll worry about that later. Good evening, all, say Stratospherian, just as everybody else is saying good night, but good evening to you. Hope you enjoyed your homemade chow mein, Boaty. It looked lovely, says Jonathan Fletcher. I enjoyed it very much, and I've got a portion in the freezer that will I enjoy again. Simone's off to sleep. Oh, I missed a voice. I missed a voice note, darlings. I apologise. Oh, that's right. Here we go. Oh gosh. Okay, here we go. Brace yourselves.
Boaty, I'm unavailable. I am legally married to a man. I'm trying to get divorced. I've been with a man for 5 years. Stop. You and I are not getting married. Again, go to the gay bars. Test out those cocks at the glory holes. Give it up, Boaty. I'm sorry. You and I can still have a beer together one day.
Okay, I'll settle for that. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh God. Right then, darlings, that is it. That is it. We're caught up with the comments. It's been really good tonight. It's been a fabulous night. You wanted Peter P's voice note again, didn't you, before we went? Yeah, that'll be a good way to finish off. I only played it once, didn't I? Okay, here we go. Oh, why does WhatsApp do that suddenly now? It's really annoying.
Hello, Emma. This is your favorite panto horse. I'm ready for a ride anytime. Oh, and Boaty, I took a massive shit in your garden. Tosser.
And on that note, darlings, I am going to, I don't know, Emma, I don't know how he does it. I'm going to thank you all for your company tonight. It's been great fun. Massive, massive, massive thanks to Richard for this that I just adore beyond words. Thank you to everybody who left a voice note, very especially Peter P, because they're just genius. We all know this. And yeah, let's get ourselves all tucked up and safe in our little beddy by booze. And yeah, let me wish you all a safe and peaceful night and a decent day tomorrow, darlings. I hope you find some pleasure to take from it. And yeah, thank you all so much. Right. The end of New Candle Day 1. That candle will be relit tomorrow night, same time, same place, 11 o'clock, Boaty's World, and I so hope you will all join me. Thank you so much for your company. All the love in the world from me. I cannot wait to see you next time. So on that note, pachoo! And indeed, you know what's coming. Bosh!